By what name are you known? There are some who call me Tim.
The X-Wing started to open. I was like, oh, I know what that means.
I forgot how bad.
Hello, it is Zach with a podcast named Tim, here with another movie review. Tonight's movie is The Adam Project, Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds' newest film to debut on Netflix. Before we get into the review, please do give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the podcast, which is available everywhere podcasts are. And if you need to find out what all the things I just said are and where to go to those different things, go to podcastnametim.com. That's podcastnametim.com. You can see all the places where we are and follow us on all of our stuff. So, again, I'm Zach, and thank you for checking this out. So today, fun movie that just watched this weekend, just came out this weekend, The Adam Project, which has PG-13 rating, 1 hour and 46 minute runtime, a 6.9 on the IMDb score, a 70 on the tomato meter, and a 79 from the audience score, which has actually shifted since I watched it. What is it? Is it good? Is it worth your time? Well, The Adam Project is a story about a time traveler who goes back to see his younger self. He also has to see his dad. I'm going to try and avoid spoilers as best as possible. So in order to do that, you know what, I'm just going to read verbatim what it says on IMDb right now. A time-traveling pilot teams up with his younger self and his late father to come to terms with his past while saving the future. That pretty much sums it up. Is it good? Yes. This was a fun movie. It had all the things you need in movies. Of course, it being on Netflix always helps. You don't have to go pay the theater prices. You can just pop it on Netflix, watch it for a little bit. Watched it with the wife. We both really liked it. I went in with pretty much no expectations. I had seen one very brief clip about it, but I couldn't even remember that. I kind of knew it was about Ryan Reynolds meeting his younger self. I should say, of course, Ryan Reynolds plays Ryan Reynolds. That's what he does. He does it great. But the kid in this movie, I think his name is Walker, he does a great job playing a young Ryan Reynolds. He's got the smart aleck Ryan Reynolds quips down, so that they did a good job. It was believable that they were the same person. This movie had action. It had comedy, had a little drama, had a little sci-fi. It had all the things you need to make a good kind of summer blockbuster kind of movie. I would have actually been very curious to see how this would have done had it been released in theaters, because I think this would have done very well. It's built as a blockbuster style film. The time travel aspect of this film, which of course always is a tricky thing to do from a writing perspective. Once you open up the floodgates that is time travel, you're opening up Pandora's box on writing, and why did you do this and why did you do that, and what are the rules of time travel in this world, and how does it compare to the rules of time travel in the other world. And it's always hard to do one of these movies, in part because things like Back to the Future, you're always going to be compared to Back to the Future because it is in my humble opinion, the best time travel movie that, again, has comedy and levity, and it's just a great movie, as you all know, and so is Back to the Future too. So this plays with the tropes of time travel very well, including some of the tropes that are very well used in the Back to the Future 2, as far as someone's future self coming back to help them. And so they play with those tropes very well. The writing is fun. Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. The kid is hilarious. There's some really like I said, cool action sequences with this laser blade. It's not, they call it a lightsaber kind of jokingly, even though it's not. But there's some good flying action scenes. There is a good amount of drama, which I was not expecting from this film, where it does a good job dealing with grieving and loss, and how people deal with that, and it does it, and it's very well executed. And they actually put a decent amount of time towards some of the more drama aspects of the film, and I think to the benefit of the film. It is not just an action comedy. It does have, it's got a heart. But overall, it is a good movie. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. Don't know if it's something I watch again, because it is forgetful in a weird, strange way. Even though when you're in the moment, you really do enjoy it, and it is a good date movie. How's that? Yeah, The Adam Project. Definitely go check it out. Let me know your thoughts on the comments below. I don't want to talk more about the movie just because I don't want to get into spoilers and everything, but everything I said, we can talk maybe in the comments below if people want to talk down there about spoilerly things. So check it out. It's on Netflix. Again, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time here on a podcast named Tim.